Meeting come to order, we'll have the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Just excuse us for 1 second. It's been a real busy night here. Welcome everybody to the Upper Chichester Township Board of Commissioners meeting, July 29th, 2026. Bill, can you do roll call?
Sure. President Rankowski,
Here.
Vice President Biaco,
Here.
Commissioner Gaudioso,
Here.
Commissioner Hankins,
Here.
Commissioner Alston,
Here.
Solicitor Mike Roddy,
Here.
Engineer Andrew Pogel.
Here.
Just a note for the record, we did have an executive session immediately before tonight's meeting, discuss personal matters.
Thank you. We're open up to the public comment. Starting on my left, your right. Anybody have anything for the public comment? Just step up to the podium. If not, state your name and address. Take note. No public comment tonight. We'll move along to the meeting. Need an approval of the meeting minutes from June 9th, 2026 Board of Commissioners caucus meeting and the June 24th, 2026 Board of Commissioners regular meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. We have one announcement tonight. The Chichester Night Out, a community policing event put on by the Upper Chichester Township Police Department, the Lower Chichester Police Department, and the Trainer Borough Police Department will take place on Tuesday, August 11th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Chichester Middle School, 925 Meeting House Road, Upper Chichester Township, Pennsylvania 19061. Come on out to meet our police officers, listen to live music, enjoy fun activities for the kids, and eat at one of the many food trucks that will be attended. The action items we have tonight, Commissioner Derek Alston, number 7 and 8.
All right. Good evening. Consider a resolution making an application to the U.S. Department of Justice Community-Oriented Policing Services, COPS, Hiring Program Grant. So move.
Second. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Consider a motion approving final payment to the Upper Chichester Township Volunteer Fire Department for renovations to the Reliance Firehouse in the amount of $63,122. So move.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Thank you. Action item number 9 through 11.
Do we
Brett Hankins.
need to announce the executive session?
I did already.
Oh, you did already?
Yeah.
That's how much I was paying attention. Sorry, Mike. All right. Okay, consider a motion approving the list of bills. That is $797,124.76.
I can't write that fast. Go ahead.
797,000 and change. So move.
Second. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Consider a motion approving payment request number 9 from Blue Scope Construction for the library project in the amount of $307,475.95. So move.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. You missed one.
Consider a motion advertising the 2027 budget meeting. So move.
Second. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Thank you.
I don't think he was trying to hide it.
I was following my finger and I got lost. That's how I know.
I didn't want to mention the word budget again.
Action item number 12 through 16, Commissioner Gaudioso.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to make a motion to amend the Upper Chichester Township official zoning map to reflect changes to the zoning ordinance, section 600-6.
So moved.
So I wasn't here, I missed the meeting, 2 weeks ago. My apologies. I believe Mike Karate had spoken on this. I called Bill to ask him what exactly this was. And I'm hoping that Mike, can give us, another explanation of what exactly this is.
Yeah, so the zoning map, the township had been updated incrementally over time. The official one that had been adopted is on the books, doesn't match what we all know and understand it to be. We got from Brian Seidel, our planner, the zoning map that is correct.
So we're not changing, I just want to make the board and the public aware, we're not changing any type of zoning. We're not redrawing, are the boundaries being shown differently or?
No, it's just an update to correct what's been done over time, but hadn't been put in the book.
Okay, and just give an example of what was updated.
Oh gosh, I can't, because it came from.
I know one of the things was, industrial is now I, and I think the old map had industrial as IND.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
The labeling was just wrong.
It was the.
Am I correct, Bill?
Yeah.
Little things like that.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No, there's a motion and a second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
I'd like to make a consideration for resolution authorizing the release of escrow to Thomas and Virginia Osh of 2671 Rockhurst Avenue in the amount of $712.50. The last name is spelled O-E.
H-O.
I'm sorry, H-O-E-S-H.
Need a second?
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
I'd like to make a motion considering a resolution authorizing the release to escrow to Shannon Redding of 127 Belmont Avenue in the amount of $5,827.75.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
I'd like to make a motion considering a resolution authorizing the release of escrow to George and Lisa Valetti, VALETTI, of 4316 Riders Lane in the amount of $6,593.75.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Finally, I'd like to make a motion to consider a resolution authorizing the release of escrow to MIPC LLC, 920 Cherry Tree Road in the amount of $1,448.50.
Second.
Any questions?
Yeah, I have a question. What was this from? Bill, do you know?
Yeah, this was.
This is from a temporary trailer that they had put in at the building that the escrow has been outstanding for a little bit of time. So they just put a request in last week.
So it's not with all them repairs and stuff going on.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
So I was gonna say, hold on.
Yeah.
Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Action item number 17 and 18, Commissioner Joe Bianco.
Thank you. Consider a resolution making an application to the Department of Community and Economic Development 2026 Multimodal Transportation Fund Grant Program for Phase 5 of the Chichester Avenue Corridor Streetscape Project. So moved.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor? Opposed? So moved.
Consider a motion approving the trash exoneration list. So moved.
Second. Any questions? All in favor? Opposed? So moved. We'll switch it up just a little bit, give us a little break here. We'll go to the professionals, we'll go to our solicitor, Mike Pratt.
Just to note that our August 11th meeting, Fox meeting, was canceled. We're only holding the one meeting in August. We don't need to advertise that, but, just to note for everybody's calendars. We won't be here on August 11th, just because that's the same night as the,
National Night.
National Night Out.
We will be here at, our regular, like, date of that time.
I have a question for Mike, if never, if he's done.
Done, yeah.
I want to, should I do it under new business or can we do it now? We're gonna be giving, CDL, training to two of our part-time employees with the intention of maybe moving them to full-time. And we had talked about, some type of agreement.
I've got a standard form of agreement where they
Okay.
agree to pay us back for that cost if they leave within a certain amount of time.
All right, so do we need to make any kind of motion or anything to get that in process?
Not yet, just by telling me that I'll kickstart it with you.
All right, thank you.
Any other questions for the solicitor? If not, we'll move to the engineer, Andrew Pokel.
Yes, good evening, gentlemen. The only update that I have is that we did receive the signed contracts from AF Damon for the 2026 road program. So once we get that signed, and we're going to schedule a pre-construction meeting with them and hopefully get that project rolling in the next couple of weeks.
Anything to be brought to the attention of the engineer? Now we'll move along to the township manager, Bill Gavin.
I do not have any business to report.
Anybody have anything for the manager? Not, we'll go to our commissioners report, Commissioner Vice President, Gerbiaco.
All my reports are on file. Mr. Crowdy answered the only comments I had for the night. If there's any questions, I was glad to answer.
If not, we'll move along to Commissioner Gaudioso.
Thank you again. Good evening, everyone. I have no further comments for tonight, other than all my reports are on file. If any have questions for me, I'd be happy to answer them.
Sounds like nothing. Move along to Commissioner Brett Hankins.
Just this is the recreation, two events that are coming up in the month of August. You got the Soapbox Derby on August 29th. That'll be taking place on Fury Road. And we also have the car show that's going to take place on August 30th at Willowbrook Shopping Center. Administration reports are all on file. It's getting ready for budget season, so cheers to that. I think we'll discuss, are we going to discuss Riders Lane after we get through Derek here? Or? Yeah, okay. That's all that I have for now then.
Anybody have anything? I just want to make, Brett was just saying, we'll put it out there that on his report, there was a schedule for the budget. And our first budget meeting is August 24th at 7 p.m. It's the fourth
I
Monday.
didn't get the schedule now, but yeah. Oh,
It's the fourth Monday of August. Yes, I just wanted to put it out there now because we're not. There.
is that on the calendars?
It should be. It's the fourth Monday of the month. Yeah. I just wanted to put it out there since it may be. So. What's that?
No, no,
24th.
Oh, I think it's August 4th. I'm sorry.
No. Okay, that's it. My report, fire and EMS, all reports are on file. Emergency management, fire marshal, everything's pretty quiet, thank goodness. Just keep it that way. There was a letter that went out to the public. Everybody should have gotten it in the mail regarding the EMS and the mix up with the Aston Authority. They're getting a few phone calls, not many, so that's a good thing. So other than that, if anybody has anything. And also, yes, not only the National night out with the police department, your fire department will be there too, and the EMS, so emergency management, displaying everything, so come on out, so. Other than that, we'll move along.
You skipped
to-
the Derek.
Excuse me?
You skipped Derek.
That's why I was waiting.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Me and Ed been here since 5.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll go to Commissioner Derek Olson.
Good evening, everyone. All my reports are on file. One thing I do want to address is from our last meeting, those action items that were supposed to take place over in the Twin Oaks area in reference to the cleanup of that property on the corner, the old Meeting House Tavern. There was an expectation that that would have already been done, and it still hasn't been done.
It probably went to L&I, so I don't know what they did with it.
So we did not hear back from the lawyer for Vanguard. So it will be on the grass cutting list for abatements for liens. And there will be a weed spraying. Will be done by either this week or early next week. We had to give them time to respond to our request.
Okay. Okay.
And they do have citations also in court, so.
All right, good. Spoke to Putt, he and I agreed to go back out and revisit the welcome sign, so that's gonna happen soon. All right. But that's all I have. Anybody have any questions for me? I'd be glad to answer.
So typically with the property maintenance, typically what happens is we reach out to the property owner. And if a certain time passes by where they don't respond, then we can put an abatement in. Well, it's a process. Unfortunately, it's not a fast process. It's a local process. It's gonna be slow.
Yeah, it just the understanding sounded last week like we were gonna put that request in. If they didn't answer
Yeah.
sooner than later, then we would just go ahead, do it, and then bill them for what we did.
They get so many days by law to respond.
Okay. All right. So have they surpassed that time? or
Yes, they have.
haven't? Okay, that's what I was thinking. All right. Okay.
Anything else for Derek? Sorry, I missed you, big guy. Brett's got me all worked up on this next one. I will go, new business on the Riders Lane sidewalk condition, Brett.
Yeah, I was, so obviously as discussed last meeting, we discussed a improvement for a sidewalk, so moving a sidewalk a little bit closer to the edge of the street, obviously due to the sloping that's occurring, that's underneath the sidewalk from the water and the bank under it. The owner's responsibility was going to be the fence and obviously, you know, grooming some of the trees work there, but you know, as the RV report here, you know, incur liabilities, you know, ADA accessible failed sidewalk here. It's a pretty good mess and received multiple complaints on this particular sidewalk. It is a sidewalk that's used quite a bit for walkers in the morning. We're just looking to gain board approval to move forward with this request. It's approximately $11,500.
You want to make that a motion? Second, question, anything else?
If there's any questions, or just want me to motion, I can motion it.
Yeah, make the motion, we'll do the
Okay.
questions and take it from there.
Okay, motion to approve, my approximately $11,500, for the scope work to be performed, for the Riders Lane sidewalk.
Question.
Yes, second.
All right, questions? Anybody have any questions?
Question.
Yeah, I do have a question. Just only, I'm in favor of the scope of work. Just wondering if we only got one quote to do this work. It sounds like a lot of money to fix 2 blocks of cement.
Oh,
No, it's a lot more, yes,
There's a lot more than.
yes.
60 bucks.
So if you look at this.
Approximately 35 squares.
Okay, I was just looking at those things that were circled.
Yeah.
So, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Mike, do we, any more questions there?
No, I'm good.
Mike, do we have any kind of an agreement already for the homeowner?
So it's in the right of way, so we can go ahead and do the work. We don't need any special legal permission.
I'm just reading over the memo that the engineer gave us. I just want to make sure. You answered one question already, Brett, was the part from the engineer, I just don't want to put into any kind of agreement we have with the homeowner. Because I didn't like the part where it had, Section 500 of township law, and that responsibility for the sidewalk repair and abutting property owners. The township may incur the liability for this area since the cause of the failed sidewalk is a result of the slope failure above the stream bank. I don't want to be blamed for something that was done 30 years ago. That was that was done by them and engineered. That I don't want to say it was our fault that
Understand.
dirt and the rocks are all there. I saw that myself.
Mhm.
And I just want to make sure, and I think you mentioned, I just don't want to be anything saying that we were to blame for this, because we're not. In my opinion. The other thing is, I was over there but I think the homeowner needs to do a little more cleaning up along the embankment themselves.
Mhm.
Closer to, when you look at the property more towards the left, not where the boulders are, but more towards the left.
On the other side of the stream.
In the stream itself, there's a
Yeah.
lot of just brush and stuff. I mean, I did question it last week, being a stormwater and all that, but I was just looking at. And I think you mentioned, because right here it said the township would be reconstructing the post and rail fence.
Mhm.
The owner is doing that, they're
That's
buying
correct.
the post and rail, they're installing the post and rail.
That is correct.
Yeah, they have a contract already
They
in
have a contract
place.
written, yep.
They have a contractor hired. They're just waiting for what the township is going to do.
All right,
Will the homeowner be responsible for any future repairs to the sidewalks if it becomes dislodged?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
good question. That's a good question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think.
I agree, I agree.
Yeah, no, I only raised because I went over with Bill today to go look at it, and we discussed that. I think that's going to be a part of the agreement, that they'll be responsible for future,
Again, we don't need a notice. We don't need an agreement with probably more of a notice to them for doing this work moving forward.
Yep.
I understand, but
Then we,
who owns the sidewalk is the question.
Those sidewalks under Pennsylvania law are duly owned. They're within the right of way. The landowner has a primary responsibility for them. So if there's a trip and fall,
Correct.
if they don't clear the snow and ice, it's on them. We're what's known as secondarily liable, because again, it's within our right of way. So if there's any kind of issue, we get sued along.
Right. But the question is, future, like when Mike's not here anymore. And it's for some reason, 20 years from now, when Brett and Derek are still on the board, it needs to be done again.
Zero chance.
Is it that it's going to be the homeowner's responsibility to replace it, because we in good faith did it once?
That's correct.
Okay, and that's in writing. That's all I'm asking.
yeah, I think that's what we need to, I know what Mike's trying to say is I feel the same way, that cleaning up the brush in the creek area, the responsibility of the fence is not ours, it's his to be replaced. That it's in writing, and then any maintenance of this sidewalk is the homeowner's responsibility.
If,
And
so
not the
let me pause real quick on something. Is he in any type approaching a fine for the way that the stream is groomed with trees right now?
No.
Is he
Not
out of
really.
any, so why are we even remotely allowed to
Because
say
it's
that?
because it's getting overgrown and blocking some of it now.
But have we given him any type of?
Stream then?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's his property goes.
it's
to the
his
other
property,
side
it's a
of the
stream,
boulders.
but there's hundreds of properties that we could probably go to and say that their trees were overdone, right? So just because go ahead. I see you wanting to say something. You're chomping at the bit. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Bill.
So as far as the trees over the sidewalk, yes, we have enforceability over that,
Okay.
but he's already agreed to cut all them back.
Well, I'm not talking the trees themselves. I'm just talking, there's some high weeds that are almost the size of the fence from the ground up.
But
Yeah.
Not the trees.
Well, the fence is
Well,
replaced, it's all gonna have to get.
anything overhanging the sidewalk is enforceable. And I'm not talking about cutting trees down. I'm talking about trimming them back so they're not impeding the pedestrians trying to walk on the sidewalk.
It's right on a string bank, so I think we're all saying the same thing, but sound like a broken record. Anything that's overhanging and impeding the sidewalk, he would have to trim back. I don't think we should make him go into the street. Yeah,
Well, yeah, but this property is the stream. So it's, right now it's a little overgrown. If we just get it down a little bit.
So what I'm saying is go along that stream.
Right.
And you can probably say that to all 35 homeowners that are along that stream, that their streams are overgrown because of weeds. Why are we pointing
Not
this one out?
not for the trees. We're not talking trees, we're just talking right where his property stops and goes right on the edge there up. There's a bunch of growth.
anything that's gonna impede the sidewalk will get trimmed.
That's not what he said.
No, I'm.
Right, I'll go
He's nowhere close to the sidewalk.
He said anything that's gonna be the stream.
Right.
No.
So it's like the beaver.
I'm okay with impeding the sidewalk. Anything beyond that, it's just nature.
That's his property. And I mean, unless it's outside of code, that's a whole different story.
Gotta see the squirrels.
Well, like I said, I'm listening to what Mr. Ford's saying. I agree about the tree, because the one tree is low, but I just want to make sure that it's like Mike's saying, that it's not our responsibility for that sidewalk. And the fence and the brick. Thanks.
Well, they're probably gonna have to cut most of that back to get the fence in.
Exactly. Especially close to where the fence is going to be. All that's going to have to cut back. That's correct.
All right, let's put this to bed. Motion on the floor is to proceed with the process to get the sidewalk replaced at 11,500 hours. There was a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Anybody else? Need a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.